Whoa! Finally made it.
Whew! Wheeljack, you call that roller coaster ride a landing? I've seen pianos land more softly. Are we going to be able to lift off after that?
Hey, how about some respect for your elders? It was just a little slip of the hand. Besides, the shuttle is fine. We can lift off again anytime.
Wheeljack and Jazz. They're both Transformers, veteran Autobots, and warriors for justice. They've come to this planet to look for fellow Autobots who disappeared here.
I can't believe I slipped up like that. Maybe I'm getting old. No, I felt something when we entered this planet's atmosphere. Something strange, but I'm not feeling anything now.
Anyway, where are those guys?
They came here to investigate the mysterious thing that landed here, right?
The mysterious flying object is an unidentified body that suddenly appeared along with a space-time warp signature in this region of space several days ago. Optimus Prime ordered an investigation and dispatched a team of Autobots, including several headmasters, to the planet. But the team disappeared, and all contact was lost. Concerned by the incident, Optimus Prime decided to visit the planet and head a search mission himself.
My sensors are detecting a nasty presence. There's something out there, you two.
Commander Prime!
Commander!
Meet Optimus Prime, a Transformer with an indomitable will who loves nothing more than freedom and justice.
This is my first time on this planet, but I can feel something that I haven't felt anywhere else. A mysterious UFO, the disappearance of the investigation team, and Wheeljack's rare loss of control over the ship. Perhaps none of these are coincidence.
Why don't we contact the United Government of the Paridia System? They may have some new information.
Good idea. We've got to find our teammates and figure out the truth behind all of this.
We're picking up a transmission?
No mistake about it. It's an SOS signal.
Looks like there's danger out there. And the signal source is close. Even when no one's on board, this shuttle has basic defensive capabilities. We don't have to worry about leaving it. Let's check the signal out together.
Right. Let's go. This must be where the message originated.
Optimus Prime left the shuttle and approached the location of the SOS message signal. Suddenly, a strange voice echoed through the air.
Lord Megatron, the operation to lure Optimus Prime was a success. Leaving to rejoin you now.
Commander, look!
What the? Let me handle this. Take this.
Transform! Quite a rough greeting.
You're Soundwave! Have the Decepticons made it this far already?
Listen to me, Optimus Prime.
You fell into our trap all too
Prime. That voice! It must be Megatron! My voice may be coming through a transmitter, but you've been hearing it for millions of years. I suppose even your tired, old ears wouldn't mislead you. That's right! It's me! Optimus Prime!
Yes, it's Megatron, infamous commander of the evil Decepticon army who plots to control the entire universe.
Lured out by a simple fake message from Soundwave. Are you really the commander here? Is this some kind of joke? The Autobots must be full of incompetence. The precious power of Energon is far too good for the likes of you idiots. The Energon in your shuttle is now ours. What? I get it now. You were planning to steal it as soon as you lured us away from the shuttle. Stop it, Megatron. Stop it! If you really want to stop me, come and get me, Optimus Prime! But I suspect my fusion cannon will scrap your little shuttle long before I hear the sound of your tires. You heard him. He'll be here soon, all of you! Make sure to give him a full welcome.
Megatron!
Mission completed. Returning to base.
Wait!
Stop, Jazz! We don't have time to deal with Soundwave. Our shuttle is under attack. We've got to do something.
This isn't good. The shuttle won't last long against the great Emperor of Destruction. If only I'd stayed behind. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Wheeljack. Anyway, we've got to hurry through the valley and get back to the shuttle.
I don't think they'll let us get through without a fight. Let's get into formation and get ready for them.
I guess you're right. Okay, let's do it. Our shuttle has been targeted by the Decepticons. We must hurry back. Autobots, roll out! What is this? There's some sort of invisible wall here. This must be the work of the Decepticons. Are they trying to prevent us from moving on?
That's right. This is as far as you go, Autobots.
So, you've shown yourself. Get ready to fight.
The battle begins.
The invisible wall seems to have disappeared. Looks like we can't get rid of that wall unless we take care of all of them. All right, let's move on.
You caught up with us, but I won't let you get in Megatron's way.
Soundwave, get out of the way. Give it up, Soundwave.
This may be it for now. I must rejoin Megatron.
He ran away? But there's no time to waste. Back to the shuttle. What's that? Is it some kind of bomb?
Commander, it might be a tactical proximity mine. When something gets too close to it, it triggers automatically and boom!
More of the Decepticons' handiwork. We could trigger it by shooting it from a safe distance. Or should we avoid destroying it? Perhaps it would be better to transform and just hurry by.
The Decepticons aren't so stupid. Do you think it would be that easy?
When the time comes, we just have to rise to the occasion. Right, Wheeljack? Right. Let's get moving. A new recruit, eh? You must really want to stop us. Right! Let's keep moving! I almost feel like hurrying is slowing us down. The Decepticons must be waiting for us. Hurry up! But don't let your guard down. Here I am, Megatron.
You managed to make it, Optimus Prime!
What's wrong with you? I thought you'd destroy the shuttle and steal the Energon cubes before I got here.
Dessert will be served after I take care of the main course, Optimus Prime.
I'm ready. Bring it on.
Just like Optimus. But you can't beat me, Prime!
Strange. My body isn't responding normally. Answer me, Megatron. An unidentified flying object landed on this planet. I dispatched 2 Autobots to investigate. We lost all contact several days ago. Were you responsible? What are you up to?
That's my line, Optimus Prime. I'm in the middle of an investigation, too.
What?
Remember this. Next time we meet, I'll scrap your red hide. Farewell.
What's happening on this planet? No time to think about it. The shuttle is destroyed, but let's go inside.
I can't believe they tried attacking the Shadow in a place like this. That was close, wasn't it, Commander?
I didn't expect to find them on this planet as well. Wheeljack, have you managed to establish contact with the main planet of this system? They should have some information about the unidentified flying object and our missing Autobots.
Commander, I've made contact with the Proteus United Government. They say the Decepticons are attacking every one of their power plants. Looks like the big shots have their hands full for the moment.
I see. That's terrible. Our shuttle's been damaged, thanks to the Decepticons. We may not be able to take off for a while.
How about contacting Adams and asking him to bring the supplies?
That may be impossible.
Impossible? What do you mean, Wheeljack?
Commander, I thought something was up, so I did a little investigating. I discovered harmful electromagnetic waves, which only affect Transformers, emanating from the sun here.
What? We're in trouble.
Tell me more.
It may be harmful, but it won't kill us. But it increases our system's consumption of Energon. The atmosphere is blocking most of the electromagnetic waves, so only a tiny fraction are reaching the surface. But once we reach space, we'll rapidly begin to consume our energy. Escaping from, or even simply approaching this planet, carries the risk of draining your energy and becoming stranded in space. And that's not all. Flying at high altitudes is dangerous too. We'd better avoid it.
That means we don't have any other choice but to fix our own ship. Sounds like we're facing an uphill battle.
Cheer up! Prime, we're with you.
I guess you're right. We'll continue the fight against the Decepticons with every bolt, every drop of oil. As long as we have our belief in justice, we will fight.
The high official of the government is an understanding person. He offered to supply us with energy and any necessary equipment to repair our shuttle on this planet. What do you think? Of course, he set conditions. We have to get rid of the Decepticons first.
Tell him that on behalf of the Autobots, I express gratitude for your favor. All right, let's finish refueling ourselves and put a stop to the Decepticons' plans. If our men are still alive, they must be heading for them as well. Prepare yourselves, everyone. So the Decepticons weren't behind the unidentified flying object. If that's the case, what's going on?
Almost finished with preparations for departure, Commander.
Huh? Oh, okay, very good.
What are you thinking about?
I was just thinking about the UFO that made a crash landing on this planet.
That was the day of that space-time discontinuity event. I was checking the sensors and... bang! It appeared right after that big explosion. And then it landed on this planet. Since then, we haven't detected anything of them.
At first, I thought it was just some kind of accident. But with the disappearance of our investigative team, we asked earlier at the Paradius home planet and discovered that because this place is used mainly for energy and resource mining, there are few inhabitants. We don't have any clues about the UFO or the disappearance of our team.
That thing is probably some kind of new Decepticon weapon, right? When it appeared, the space around it seemed to become distorted. It could be a new weapon more dangerous than we can imagine.
No. It appears that Megatron is searching for it too. It must be something else.
Then what in the world is it?
I'm still worried about our missing friends. We've got a lot of problems to deal with, don't we? For now, let's make sure this planet is safe. Then we can search for our friends and the UFO.
Commander, preparations for battle are complete. We are ready for action anytime.
Good work, Jazz. Now, tell me the plan.
Roger, Commander. The Decepticons are attacking the wind power plant on Mount Jad. We're gonna drive them away. Mount Jad is a very high mountain and the conditions are going to be pretty harsh.
It's odd. The wind power plant complex is so big.
The people of the Paradius system sure build interesting stuff. From what I know, there are people that live in harmony with nature and technology. They develop energy here on Zel and send it to the Paradius system home planet, allowing them to live in a way that protects nature and the environment.
Yes, but even on Zel, they are careful about not polluting the environment. They produce energy with primitive yet clean methods, and do it on a huge scale on a separate planet to make up for any inefficiencies. They have few luxuries, but it's a system that works well.
It sure is, Commander. But according to the databank, a lot happened before they got the system working like it is. It all started some 4,000 years ago.
Hey, save the lecture for later, okay, Wheeljack? While we're sitting here yapping, the Decepticons are destroying the planet.
Oh, sorry.
Once we've finished, you can tell us everything, Wheeljack.
Okay, Commander. Please select the team formation.
Right. Okay, let's save the wind power plant from the Decepticons. I expect there will be some Decepticon resistance, but we fight for justice, and we shall triumph. Autobots, forward!
The battle begins.
You went to the trouble of coming all this way! Right, transform! You Autobots always get in our way, but you have to deal with me this time! I'm going to send you to meet your ancestors!
Thanks for the offer, but not today, Decepticon. Now, get out of my way.
It's showtime.
I'm getting out of here! Transform!
I don't need to meet my ancestors. We have the Matrix. The experience and knowledge of generations of Autobot leaders is always by our side. The main station of the wind power plant is still ahead of us. All right, roll out. We've almost reached the main station. Be on guard. That appears to be the main station. Where are the Decepticons?
Well, well, well. Autobots, you managed to make it all the way here. Transform. Fancy letting you get this far so easy. Those other Decepticons are completely worthless. But that doesn't matter now, because I'm gonna burn you up. Come and get it.
Burn us up? That's not nice, is it? Bring it on, Decepticon. Autobots can handle you.
The battle begins.
No! I can't believe it. I have to get out of here. Transform.
So, a triple changer. He proved to be a bit of a handful. All right, we've managed to save the wind power plant from destruction. Good work, everyone.
Hey, I'm here! Transform! What a relief! I'd given up on seeing anyone else again! I'm a great driver, but I don't want to leave my fate up to the heavens again!
It's the tiny warrior Bumblebee, but his courage is the equal to that of any larger Autobot. He is always the first to sense the evil presence of the Decepticons, the Autobot officer of espionage.
You okay, Bumblebee? No injuries?
What's up, Commander? Come on, this is me we're talking about! I'll help you out from here.
The Decepticons are coming out of everywhere. It's going to short out my cerebro circuits.
The headmaster who flies through the heavens, Brainstorm. In jet mode, he flies inexhaustibly over the battlefield.
Brainstorm! I'm glad to see you made it okay.
If you need someone in the air, leave it to me. I'll track them down until my engines overheat.
We're gonna show them this time, Commander.
Well, it was to be expected.
Sure was. We can't let those Decepticons destroy the peaceful culture of this planet.
Absolutely. But in our fights with the Decepticons, we sometimes damage the very institutions we are trying to protect. We have to finish this quickly and leave as quickly as possible. We Transformers do not belong on this planet. We're just contaminating the environment.
Commander, we have received thanks from the Parodius United Government. It looks like there are people who still support us. We aren't just contaminants. No way.
We can't get full of ourselves, but it is nice to be appreciated. Wheeljack, perhaps you're right.
Commander, let's go help out somewhere else, quick!
Right. Let's decide where to go next.
Our destination this time is a geothermal power plant, right?
The power plant is being attacked by the Decepticons, isn't it?
Yes, it's called the Rampas Geothermal Power Plant. The Decepticons are stealing energy from it.
Those vicious Decepticon creeps. Will they ever learn to behave?
I know how you feel, Jazz.
Commander, it looks like they are taking the energy from the main turbine. By doing that, they are destabilizing the underground magma. It could result in a massive explosion.
What? We have to hurry.
The plant is underground. Which means we don't have to worry about the aerial surprise attack. We'll have the advantage.
That is true, but we can't be careless. Cunning is the Decepticons' most effective weapon. This could be some kind of evil trap. We can't know for sure.
Understood, Commander. Okay, please choose the team members.
So this is the power plant. It looks awful hot inside. The Decepticons are drawing energy from the main turbine in the deepest part of the plant. If they continue, it will excite the magma, causing a terrible explosion. Let's hurry and stop them. Autobots, forward!
The battle has begun.
Transform! Thanks for coming out, Auto Fools. But it's time for you to go home.
No can do, Decepticon. We have something important to do here. Let's go!
It's showtime.
That's it! Give up, Snapdragon!
You haven't got me yet. I'm getting out of here.
Huh. Lost your will to fight? Better for you that way. The main turbine is on the level below. Let's go. It's getting a lot hotter in here. Come on, I don't want to dawdle. This is not good. The magma has raised the temperature of the ground to very high levels. We'll lose a lot of our strength passing over it. But it can't be helped. We can't stay on that hot ground for very long. We have to get over it as quickly as possible. Okay, that's the main turbine.
Transform! I am gathering energy for my Lord Megatron. Expect no mercy if you stand in my way.
That energy isn't yours. We will stop you from plundering this planet, by force if necessary.
All right, Autobot. Let's settle this now.
The fight begins.
How's that? Want some more?
I'll remember this, Autobot. Disengage.
It seems that we've driven them away. We've staved off the worst. Right. Let's head back.
Out of the way! Transform! Great, you came to help me out. To tell the truth, I wanted to hang out and really appreciate the nature here. But I guess it's game time, huh?
His name is Hound, an Autobot scout who loves nothing more than to be in the great outdoors. No matter how bad the road gets, he'll find the way.
Hound, are you all right?
Yes, sir, Commander. Thanks to the fresh air here, my filters are humming smoothly. But those evil Decepticons are here too. Leave it to me, I'll sniff them out.
Hey! Over here! Over here! Transform! Woo! I finally caught up with you guys. Getting separated from everyone was not what I calculated on.
The Autobot headmaster Chrome Dome. He is a rival that the Decepticons should fear both publicly and privately.
Chrome Dome! Looks like you made it okay.
Right! I'm not going to let them Decepticons have their way. Let's go get them!
Great job, everyone! Phew! What a relief!
It was a difficult place to fight in.
You could say that again. With the Decepticons overloading the turbine trying to get more energy. The temperature really shot up.
I wonder if it has affected our ability to transform. When we get back, we'd better be safe and get a full maintenance inspection.
Come on now! We're a lot tougher than that. The temperature is just right to warm up the gyroscope and sweat off a bit of excess oil.
You serious, Wheeljack? Well, why don't you hang around here and have a few more friendly bouts till you can fight in the featherweight division?
Uh-oh. Then my record of consecutive victories might be in jeopardy.
That's right, Commander. You look out. I'll have you personally deliver my victory cup.
Now that's a problem. I haven't seen it for so long, I have no idea where it could be now.
What? Are you serious?
Ha ha ha! I'm just kidding, Jazz. You know, I wish we could just hang out and joke like this more often. And it would help us to be more calm and collected when the moments of crisis do come.
Commander!
You could be right, Commander.
But of course, one can't joke all the time.
No, sir, Commander.
Well, Commander, there are other people and places that need our help. Shall we get moving?
Yes, let's.
Tell us where we're going, Wheeljack.
The Monogon Hydroelectric Power Station is under attack from the Decepticons. They have the generator running at full speed so they can steal the most energy from it.
The generator can't handle the load. It may break down or explode. The dam wouldn't survive that.
Decepticons. Why are they always so unreasonable? Just looking out only for themselves, not caring about the innocent. Looks like we have to stop them fast. Wheeljack, let's get there fast. Tell us about the geography of the area.
The Monogon Hydroelectric Power Station is in the middle of a forest. If we strike through the trees, we should find it right away. We are familiar with this type of facility. It's a standard design that exploits potential energy. The building is fairly simple too. so you won't get lost.
So this is the fight for the dam. Commander, doesn't this remind you of when we woke up on Earth?
Yeah. No matter how far we travel, the Decepticons never change. Pillage and destruction is all they think about. And now it's up to us to show them for what they are. For Autobots will always fight injustice, whenever and wherever we find it.
Yeah, right on!
That's right, Commander.
We have to move out on the double. Choose members and let's set out. This must be the forest that Wheeljack was talking about. The dam must be over there. Of course, the Decepticons are probably lurking around here somewhere, but we've no time to lose. We must hurry. Autobots, let's roll out.
It's battle time.
Transform! Hee hee hee, scrap for brains. I welcome you. Shred you fine Autobots, I will. Never again dare face a Decepticon, will you?
Is that so? If you think you can fight, let's see what you've got. Bring it on!
It's a showdown.
This won't happen if we meet again, Dewey. Remember this, I will. Transform!
There are some things that even your claws and fangs can't hurt. And that's a heart that loves life and justice. Okay, now that we've taken care of that nuisance, let's hurry on to the power station. We're at the plant at last. The fight will get tougher now. But we can't give up. Not until there is peace in the universe. Here we come, Decepticons. We're almost at the generator. Huh? What's that?
That's as far as you go, Autobots! Transform! All the energy of this power plant is ours. I've been ordered to deliver it safely to Lord Megatron. Don't try to get in my way, or I'll have to destroy you. You'll soon learn the true strength of a triple changer.
No more talk, Astro Train. We Autobots have only one request. Leave this place at once.
Ha! Whatever! Let's go, Autobot!
It's a showdown.
You're finished. Fly back on those wings you're so proud of. Back to your Emperor of Destruction.
I've lost. I can't fight anymore. Must retreat. Transform!
Good. Looks like we made it in time to prevent the generator exploding. Let's check that everything is safe, then return to base.
We finally meet! Transform! I came here expecting to meet you, and it turned out just as I expected.
The Autobot headmaster Highbrow, able to transform into a helicopter loaded with electronic warfare equipment, he can support his friends from the air.
Highbrow! Is that you?
Those barbarian Decepticons are lurking. Let's hurry quickly and break through their lines.
transform! Looks like you guys have taken a few knocks while I was away.
The Autobot Master Repairman Ratchet. The blazing siren on his roof is a shining beacon that dispels the dark of the Decepticon menace.
Ratchet, you came?
I may not be the greatest help, but I'll do my best.
We managed to avoid the destruction of the dam.
Sure, we can travel over water, no problem. But I really wasn't in the mood for a swim.
You don't like swimming, Wheeljack? What about surfing? I surfed this giant tidal wave once. That time Cybertron came really close to Earth. That was extreme!
Yeah? Maybe I should get my board ready for when that happens again.
You two! War is no game. Such things are nothing to look forward to. Our mission is to prevent incidents like that before they happen. Is that clear?
Oh, sorry, sir. I was out of line.
Sorry, Commander.
As long as you understand. For me, when fighting in high places, I am keenly aware of the danger that I might fall. However, when I remember that I'm fighting in the name of peace, the fear evaporates, and I am filled with courage. That courage is the weapon that allows us to stand up to the violence and evil of the Decepticons. Remember that.
Yes.
Understood, Commander.
Commander, the Decepticons are finally starting to quiet down.
Yes, Jazz, but I don't imagine this tranquility will last for long. Make no mistake, those Decepticons are plotting their next evil scheme even as we speak. We must not relax our vigilance.
Yes, sir.
Commander, we've got more information from the Autobots we met up with.
Information? Ah, about the UFO? What is it? Did you find out anything important?
Unfortunately, nothing about the UFO except that there were actually 2 of them. But apparently their systems went haywire because of the electromagnetic waves too. Seems they got all split up after the crash landing, and then the Decepticons found them. They took shelter and tried to defend themselves as best they could, hoping for a chance to join up with us.
I see. That's not good.
I'm sorry, Commander. If only I had studied this planet's star more carefully, this situation would have never happened.
I was foolish as well for neglecting my responsibility to ensure the safety of the situation. What's that?
We're receiving an SOS signal. Somebody is calling for help.
Find the location of that signal, Jazz. Let's go right away.
Commander, wait a second. This might be another Decepticon trap. At least give me some time to investigate.
I'm aware of that possibility, but I won't order an investigation.
Commander!
Because of my earlier carelessness, our friends were put in danger. If this isn't a trap, then I will have failed our companions again. We haven't a moment to lose. I can't sit back and watch someone die just to protect myself. Whoever sent that signal must be helped, even if I have to go alone.
Commander?
Commander! Right then. But we're thinking the same as you. Let us go with you.
Jazz. Very well. I'll consider it. Anyway, let's prepare for departure. The signal came from near the shuttle. The shuttle's sensors are confirming the presence of Autobots and Decepticons. Our friends are definitely here. Our mission is to drive away the Decepticons and rescue our friends. All right, Autobots, let's roll out.
The battle begins.
I believe the SOS signal was sent from around this area. Is there anyone here?
Rodimus Prime, you thought you could disappear and get the Autobots of this era to help you. You pathetic fool!
Who are you?
You! Oh, that's right. You would be here in this time, wouldn't you?
That face! You're Megatron! No, not Megatron.
I'm Galvatron. Perhaps I should say, nice to meet you. But I already know you very, very well.
What, are you some new kind of Decepticon? Have I met you before?
I think so, Optimus. Well then, Rodimus Prime was always a worthless opponent anyway. Now, you'll feel the power of the future Decepticons.
What do you mean, future Decepticons?
You don't need to know anything. Decepticons, attack!
It's time to fight.
How dare you damage me! You shall die! Transform! I'm pulling back for now. I shall remember this, Autobots. Decepticons! Retreat!
What the?
That voice. Could it be Optimus?
Now who is it? Huh? Hot Rod! No, something's not quite right. Someone else, perhaps?
There's no need to be alarmed. I'm Prime.
What? But I'm Prime!
Yes, but I'm also Prime. Let me explain. About me and that Decepticon from before.
The Autobots found their allies who had set the SOS signal and returned with them to the shuttle. There they heard an amazing story.
So, you mean you guys are from the future?
Yes, that's right. That UFO you were chasing was probably our shuttle.
Which means that the explosion was really the shockwave from the time slip. I don't believe it.
Now, young'un. The unbelievable ain't the impossible, you know. Once you live for a while, you'll get to see all kinds of crazy stuff you don't understand.
The one you saw before was Galvatron. He followed us back here to this era. He is the future leader of the Decepticons. Optimus, sir. I know it's a wild story and hard to believe, but we came here to avoid a terrible catastrophe. Please, please try to believe us.
Aren't you the hot rod that we used to know? As Rodimus Prime, you've taken over from Optimus and are leading the Autobots. I don't think I believe all this crazy talk about coming from the future. But if it is true, then... happened to Optimus Prime? What are you doing leading the Autobots? Come on, explain that.
Well, what should I do? Is it really okay to reveal their fate?
There, you see? He can't explain. We can't trust these guys.
Jazz, sir, you're wrong.
Yes, you're wrong, Jazz. He can't decide how much to tell us. It's not good for us to learn any more about our future than we absolutely need to know.
Commander, so you believe our story?
A long time ago, Spike traveled through time when he entered old ruins. And before that, there was a time machine on Cybertron as well. It saved my life. So clearly, time travel is by no means unthinkable. Besides...
What?
The Matrix inside of me senses it. Inside this transformer before us is the very same Matrix that is inside me.
What?
Can that really be true? This is getting really interesting. Possession of the Matrix proves that one is the true Autobot leader. It's the crystal containing the wisdom of generations of Autobot leaders. If the Matrix is in Rodimus, this entire story could be true after all.
Just like Wheeljack. Catches on so much faster than this one here.
What?
That's enough. Anyway, we're all tired after today's adventures. We'll listen to more of the story tomorrow. For now, let's rest.
Jazz, please forgive Cup for being so rude. We'll explain everything tomorrow, after we've had a chance to rest.
Okay.
So now there are two primes. Ho ho. Strange things do happen.
Let us now join the Decepticons at the site of their shuttle landing.
Hiding the shuttle deep in a cave. That sounds like my sound wave. Excellent judgment. Don't be treating my subordinates as if they were yours, Galvatron. I believe that you are a fellow Decepticon, so I invited you here. But remember that that does not mean I believe all your coming from the future stories. Brother, don't say that. I am you, your future self. Surely you feel it. The same black oil flows in both our metal veins.
What's this? Is this true, Megatron, sir?
Yes, I am certain. I feel it. The same electronic pulse connects us. Well then, how goes the future me? Still fighting those Autobots? A little white lie or two won't hurt. Don't want him losing respect for me. Obviously, we now rule the universe, thanks to me. Really? Is that true? Of course it's true. We bask at last in the glory that is ours. Wonderful! Please, tell me more. Tell me the details. I shall. But we don't have the time for that now. A temporary threat to our glorious rule has emerged. It is to stop this threat that they have returned to this era. What? Listen to me, brother. The That is a conversation for the future.
Meanwhile, back on the Autobot shuttle.
What? The Decepticon Military Operations Commander Shockwave turns traitor?
That's right, Optimus Prime.
I don't believe it. Megatron's faithful henchman.
There was a reason.
That Galvatron you fought with earlier is really Megatron, restored and made more powerful after undergoing damage in a battle. But when he became Galvatron, he took a turn for the worse. He became more violent and began to lash out indiscriminately at anyone near him.
Even within the Decepticon ranks, he started losing his authority. Shockwave observed the new Galvatron and came to a conclusion. He is not fit to lead the Decepticons. I myself would make a better military leader.
But a one-robot mutiny? How? Even with his authority weakened, Galvatron couldn't be dislodged from the top of Megatron's organization.
Yes, but he had something that changed the odds. Zel Quartz.
Zel Quartz? What's that?
Well, it is nothing less than the greatest threat to the Transformers of the future.
Rodimus Prime told Optimus the whole story from the beginning. A story that goes something like this. Zel Quartz was an energy mineral that Shockwave discovered. If the quartz is set into the body of a being born on Cybertron, for example a Transformer, that being will experience a prodigious increase in power and strength. So, blessed with an inexhaustible supply of energy and destructive power, Shockwave made himself leader of the Decepticons. But he could not bear the extra power loads. His circuitry malfunctioned, and he began to run amok. Of course, both the Decepticons and the Autobots tried to stop him. But fueled by the near-infinite power resources of the Zel Quartz, Shockwave was unstoppable. Both sides suffered massive losses. Eventually, the planet Cybertron itself was destroyed. Rodimus Prime knew that Shockwave would not stop until the Earth and all the other planets were bathed in fire. Rodimus sought help from the Quintessence, who were also under threat. They provided technology that would enable Transformers to travel back in time through a time slip, where they planned to stop Shockwave from ever unearthing the Zel Quartz.
So the elite of the survivors boarded a shuttle, and we threw ourselves into the time slip. But the Decepticons discovered our plans. They secretly followed us to steal the quartz for themselves, and forced their way through the time slip after us.
A destabilization in space energy occurred as a result. There was an explosion when we emerged from the time slip, and our group was scattered. And when our shuttle crash-landed, we lost all interplanetary communications. We haven't been able to contact our comrades.
So, that explains everything that has happened here.
I don't think it is wise to travel through time and meddle with history. But as Transformers, we have an obligation to stop Shockwave from menacing innocent planets.
Commander, if that Zel Quartz is on this planet, we've got to find it fast and destroy it before the bad guys get to it.
Agreed. So, where is the quartz?
Well,
You don't know? I'm afraid not, my brother. In the future, it is known as Zel Quartz. But in this era, who knows what it's called? But this Autobot doomsday weapon material, are you sure it is here on this planet? Quite sure. And this doomsday weapon will be used against us Decepticons? Well, we must help you. We have to get the Zel Quartz before they do. Thank you, Megatron. Truly, you and I are one. And I think I'll keep quiet about Shockwave and the power of the Zel Quartz. Otherwise, it'll be harder to grab the quartz for myself when the time comes. But swallowing such obvious lies, was I such a gullible fool?
Galvatron will probably contact Megatron and persuade him somehow to join the search for the quartz. If we don't get to that quartz first.
Right. Wheeljack. Explain the situation to the Paradius United Government and ask for their cooperation. Then, search every database on the planet for information about anything that might be the Zel Quartz.
I've already been looking, Commander.
That's our Wheeljack. Did you find anything?
Well, for now I have located 3 possible candidates for the Zel Quartz.
Good. We don't have any time to spare. We will leave directly to search for the quartz.
Now that's a real commander. Decisive, confident.
What is it, Rodimus? Oh, do you mind me calling you that?
No, Commander. I might be the leader in the future, but for now, just call me Rodimus.
Very well, then. Okay, it's time to roll out. Get ready, everyone.
Yes, sir.
I believe the SOS signal was sent from around this area, but there is no one here.
It seems I've caught you yet again. Are Autobots' puny little brains not equipped with any learning chips, Prime?
You're Megatron! Ha ha ha! So the SOS signal was a trap?
What's so funny?
What a relief. Now I know my friends aren't in danger.
Trying to cover your mistake, Prime? You won't be laughing once you've seen this.
What the? There are 4 of me.
That's right. I took the liberty of making these cloned primes in anticipation of a situation like this. Now, Autobot, die at the hands of the Optimus Prime clone army.
Our sensors that detected Autobots and Decepticons were fooled by these clones?
Very funny, but a wasted effort. We're going to destroy these imposters.
It's showtime.
What happened? Prime's abilities should have been duplicated down to the last transistor. They should not have been beaten so easily.
Let me tell you something, Megatron. No matter how well you build an imitation, without a heart and soul, automated puppets like that will never defeat the Autobots. Store that in your memory banks, Megatron.
Next time, I'll smash that smart mouth of yours. I won't forget this!
Right. Let's pull out. I'd see another Optimus Prime imposter again.
That mega chump! Those robots that look like you! Using them against us? I ain't gonna let them get away with that.
Don't get so excited, Jazz. I'm not bothered by it.
Yeah, they were just fakes. There's only one Optimus Prime in the universe.
We have good hearts, something to be proud of. But why were we blessed with such a gift only to fight as we do?
Commander, what's wrong?
It's nothing. It looks like the Decepticons are active again. We're going to be busy.
Commander, from now on, Cup, RC, and myself are at your command.
Very good. That will be a great help. Right. Let's get ready, everyone.
Yes, sir!
Someday, there will be a final showdown with Megatron. When that time comes, what will the answer be? Will we learn why some of our metal bodies harbor goodness, and why some harbor evil?
Oh, by the way, Commander, I've got something to show you.
What's this? I've never seen a capsule like this before.
One of those Decepticons must have dropped it. Mind if I check it out?
Go right ahead.
Thanks, Commander. Let's rest for the rest of the day.
Yes, let's do that.
Commander, we have a problem.
What is it, Wheeljack?
We've examined the capsule we picked up, but the capsule is actually a message from the future.
What?
So this explains the UFOs that landed here. The Decepticons were careless to drop something as important as this.
What's inside?
The recording quality is poor, and we don't know where the message originated. But it might be from the Quintessence. It says the Decepticons got the Zel Quartz and destroyed them.
Zel Quartz!
Have you heard of it, Cup?
Yep, I've heard of it all right. There are legends told of the quartz on certain planets. They say that if a Transformer installs the quartz in his body, his power will be increased to monstrous proportions. It's just a story, but if it's true...
The sender sent the message hoping that people of the past would stop this from happening. I was able to make out that the quartz exists somewhere on this planet. The message asks us to find it and destroy it.
It doesn't look good. You can bet that the Decepticons have heard this message too. If this dangerous Zel Quartz does exist on this planet, we have to keep it out of the hands of the Decepticons permanently by destroying it.
You're right. Okay, let's go get that quartz.
Actually, sir, I just searched through the database, but I wasn't able to find anything that was clearly the Zel Quartz we're looking for.
What? How come?
Perhaps in this era, it is called by a different name.
But I have located 3 interesting minerals that could possibly be Zel Quartz.
Great, Wheeljack!
Good. We'll search these 3 places for Zel Quartz. And do whatever it takes to keep it out of the hands of the Decepticons.
Yes, sir! Commander, these are the locations of the 3 minerals. Please select an objective.
Very well. So these are the ruins?
Yes, they were just recently discovered. They're called the Lazal's Ruins. They were here before the first settlers came to Zel Samin. They must be very ancient. It's thought that they are the remnants of a civilization that came here from another planet.
It's also believed that in a temple deep inside the ruins, a magical rock called the Jewel of Mystery is enshrined.
I see. So that might be the Zel Quartz.
The ruins are in the middle of the jungle. Better be careful. There are some pretty nasty bugs.
You're telling me? Save your breath. You don't need to worry about me. I remember this time on Floron 3, and we were surrounded by a horde of mech-eating plants.
I've never heard this before. Tell us about it.
Sure. Let's see. I was still just a young...
That'll have to be the end of the story. The Decepticons are sure to have the same information as us. They'll be heading there too. Let's get moving.
Yes, you're right.
Oh, man. All right, it's time to choose the team and the formation.
The Lazalt ruins are just over there. Just as I suspected, I'm detecting Decepticons. Autobots, roll out!
Now, it's battle time.
Hey, Autobots! What took you so long? I'm gonna chomp you up. Well, if you think you can.
It's showdown time.
You're not getting the key to this door. What? You mean there's a key? It appears we can't go on without a key. Speaking of which, didn't somebody mention something about a key before? That toothy Decepticon might have the key to this door. All right, everyone, after him. They're coming after me. Transform! You have the key. Now hand it over.
Showdown time.
This is it for me. Must retreat. From one to the next, the Decepticons are being very persistent. Right! Let's keep moving! Of course, the Decepticons are probably lurking around here somewhere. Be careful! The enemy will take advantage of the slightest carelessness. Very clever, Autobots. But I'm gonna give you a welcoming party you won't live to forget. Transform! Come a little closer. I'll be nice. Sorry, but we don't have any time to play around. Let's go!
It's a showdown.
That should do it. This is no good. I'm getting out of here. Transform! Okay, let's move on. Could that be the Jewel of Mystery? Whoa! You not have to. Destroy Autobots. Keep to my only goal.
It's Predaking. He's a tough one. Let's be careful.
The fight is on.
Go back!
Phew. Glad he's such an idiot. If he had smarts to go with that strength...
That was a tough one. Well, get that jewel of mystery back to base so we can analyze it.
Are you sure you guys can handle this? Transform! Buckle up now. Even in the hardest of time, with courage, we can change the tide.
The Autobot triple changer Springer, a soldier from the future who uses his outstanding maneuverability in the fight for justice.
It's good to have you here.
Hey, really? Well, from now on, let's fight together. I'm not all talk, you know. I'll prove myself.
Transform! There's nothing to worry about now. I'm here.
The Autobot headmaster, Hardhead, with awesome firepower that makes his friends duck.
Hardhead! With you here, we have the strength of 100.
You just watch, Commander. I'll plow a path right through the battlefield, and that path will lead to victory.
Unfortunately, tests show that the jewel isn't Zel Quartz after all.
That is unfortunate. Jazz, make sure the jewel is returned to the Archaeological Society later.
Roger that, Commander.
Now where are we gonna find the real quartz?
What do you think, Wheeljack?
Ha ha ha! What's that? You were in that fight too?
Wheeljack?
That's right. You don't know the half of it. The time with that giant black Decepticon. Now, what was his name?
You can't remember. Sheesh. I hope I don't get to your age.
Young'uns.
Everyone's so wrapped up in Cup's story they aren't listening to me.
Hey, you two!
That reminds me. Do you remember anything about the Crystal City?
Of course I do. Ah, that was a beautiful city, that was.
Will you two shut up?
What? Oh, sorry.
Whoa! Do you have to yell like that?
Hold up. You're out of line. You two were just yapping away together while the commander was trying to speak.
Is that so? Sorry there, Commander.
Yeah, me too. We know this is a serious situation. We just weren't thinking.
All right, you two. I think much more than the Zel Quartz stuff. A warrior with entertaining stories of battle and experience is truly valuable.
Commander?
Leave it to Optimus to understand.
But of course, to be scolded by such a strong and beautiful woman is a treasure as well.
Commander?
And he finds a way to parry RC.
Well,
Don't be angry, RC. A strong and beautiful woman. Which reminds me, I haven't seen Elita 1 for a long time. Elita, what are you doing these days, I wonder? I shall protect your future and the future of all Autobots. Without fail. Yes, without fail.
Is there something the matter, Commander?
Huh? No, not at all.
All right, everyone. Let's move on to the next location.
Right. It's time to go.
So, you believe there's Zel Quartz in this desert facility, Mr. Wheeljack?
It's all right to just call me Wheeljack, future commander.
Huh? Oh, thank you. I'll do that then. So, I'm future commander. Say that in front of the true leader, Optimus Prime, and you'd laugh until your microprocessor's shorted. Once we've returned to the future, I wonder if I will really be able to lead the Autobots.
Is there something wrong, Rodimus?
No, nothing at all.
Okay then, this is where they are mining the fossil fuel Karzite. The drill bit used for boring the mine is made from a very hard, dense mineral extracted from a meteorite. It might be what we're looking for.
I did some research on it too. It's an amazing material. We don't have a sample of the Zel Quartz to compare it with, but we should check it out anyway.
Let's shake a leg, Commander, before the Decepticons find it.
Yes, Jazz. The Decepticons. They might already be there. It's just a survey mission, but we should be prepared for combat just in case. So, what's the geography of the land like?
Well, it's a desert. It's a lot like the oil fields back on Earth. We think the drill is stored in the deepest part of the mine.
Right. Let's pick a team in formation and head out right away.
Yes, sir!
Rodimus?
Yes. What is it, Commander?
It seems like you weren't paying attention to anything I said. What is it? Are you worried about something?
Optimus, do you really think it's possible that I could be a great leader like you someday?
Hey, come on. Let's not have any of that kind of talk now.
To meet you again like this, I realize again I just don't have those leadership qualities. Please tell me, what must I do to become a great leader of the Autobots like you?
Rodimus, sir.
Rodimus. A leader should never discuss such things right before a battle.
Commander!
It's all right, Commander. Why don't you make him feel better and answer his question?
I'll just say this. I have never thought of myself as a great leader. But if it's for the sake of the Autobots and for peace that you wish to become a strong leader, then after we've completed this mission, we'll have a long talk. Is that satisfactory for now?
Yes.
Good. Now then, let's begin preparations.
Yes, sir.
We're picking up Decepticons on the scanner. So they did come. I hope the drill is okay. Let's hustle. This sand is making it difficult to move, but the Decepticons will have the same trouble. In which case, our just hearts will be enough to ensure victory. We shall not falter. Autobots! Attack!
And so, it's the battle in the desert.
You can't pass. Galvatron, strong. We follow Galvatron. You get in our way, we kill.
Good grief. Now this? We're gonna have to take him out before we can move on. Let's go, Sharktacon!
It's fight time.
I'm hurt. Retreat.
They're not so tough.
Hold it right there, auto fools. Transform! I need power, so I have to destroy you and help myself to the energy in this place. And then, someday, I'll stand on top as leader of the Decepticons, after I've defeated Galvatron, of course. I'm gonna melt you down for scrap, Autobots!
Those with too much ambition are always destroyed by it in the end, Octane. And it's the end for you right now. Come on!
It's a showdown.
Wait a minute. I give up. Transform! I won't forget this.
Did you see that? What a thin-fueled coward.
I think that was the last of them in this area. But we still have a way to go before we get to the drill. No time for a rest. Let's go! The drill is just ahead. This heat will make the fighting difficult. But we must push on. Right, let's go! That's the drill over there!
At that moment,
What? That voice. It can't be.
Too late, Autobots.
Tripticon? You're here too?
I crush every one of you. Nowhere to run now.
Right. We'll have to fight then.
it's a showdown with Tripticon.
Tripticon is hurt! I not forget this. I will crush back someday.
Whew, glad that's over. Pretty good considering we didn't have Metroplex with us.
Right. We routed the Decepticons. The drill bit appears to be okay. We need to take this back to the base and begin analysis right away.
Wait a minute! Transform! Being left behind isn't good. Left behind isn't good. Hey, are you listening? Ignore me!
The Autobot messenger from the future with the blinding speed. His speed is inherited from the circuits of his ancestors.
Sorry, Blur. We're listening. It's great to see you again.
I was late, but to see you again makes me happy. Let's fight together.
Transform! The roads here are a mess. I got pretty lost on the way here.
The monster bot Grotesque. Razor-sharp fangs and huge wings give him an odd profile, but they also make him a top-notch warrior.
Grotesque! Nice to see you again! Let's fight together!
Yes, Commander. I'm not afraid of Decepticons. I'll take them all on!
We've analyzed the drill. It sure is an unusual metal. But it doesn't look like it has any special effect on Transformers.
In other words, it's not Zel Quartz.
Getting sand in our joints for no reason.
But at least we're keeping the Decepticons from destroying everything. Let's return the drill to its proper place. After that, well, our systems must be full of sand after today's mission. So we'd better conduct a thorough check of our filter systems.
Looks like it's finally time to try our new cleaner. Think I could get a hand looking for it? Since the crash landing, the storage units have been a complete mess and I can't find anything.
Okay, everyone. Let's help look. Commanders Optimus Prime and Rodimus Prime, please stay here while we go search for the missing cleaner.
If you need a hand with anything, let us know.
I may not look it, but I'm a soldier. I'm stronger than I look, so no need to worry.
Right, we'll be back soon.
Okay. Well, it's just the two of us. Perfect timing. I promised to talk to you, didn't I, Rodimus?
Yes, you did, Commander. Tell me, what do I need to do to be a leader? Should I be strict and cool-headed? Should I have an iron will? Or maybe I need deep compassion and benevolence? Why doesn't he say anything? He seems disappointed with me.
Today, we fought in a desert, didn't we, Rodimus?
Huh? Oh, yes.
A desert in the day is scorching hot, yet at night it's freezing cold. If you really want to become the true leader of the Autobots, then remember the desert.
The desert? What is he talking about?
This may seem odd, what I'm about to say about leadership, but if it's too hot or too cold, a person's heart can become, in a way, like a desert. Try not to measure things by how strict or how kind you are. Instead, if you want to lead your troops not to a desert, but to a green paradise, then you need to believe in the justice in your heart, and answers will come to you naturally.
I see. Until now, all I had been thinking about was how to escape from the pressure. The pressure of replacing Optimus Prime had got my circuits all mixed up. I was so caught up in trying to look the part that I lost sight of the true meaning of leadership. Commander, I understand.
I'm glad to have been of help.
I see. As long as I'm true to myself, then I'll be okay. Believe in that which has been in my heart since I was born. Justice. I'll be okay now, even when I return to the future.
Good. You were, after all, the one chosen by the Matrix.
Yes, sir.
Well, while the others are searching for the cleaner, let's choose our next destination.
Yes, Commander.
Wait a minute! Transform! Being left behind isn't good. Left behind isn't good. Hey, are you listening? Ignore me!
The Autobot messenger from the future with the blinding speed. His speed is inherited from the circuits of his ancestors.
Sorry, Blur. We're listening. It's great to see you again.
I was late, but to see you again makes me happy. Let's fight together!
We've analyzed the drill. It sure is an unusual metal. But it doesn't look like it has any special effect on Transformers.
In other words, it's not Zel Quartz.
Getting sand in our joints for no reason.
But at least we're keeping the Decepticons from destroying everything. Let's return the drill to its proper place. After that, well, our systems must be full of sand after today's mission. So we'd better conduct a thorough check of our filter systems.
Looks like it's finally time to try our new cleaner. Think I could get a hand looking for it? Since the crash landing, the storage units have been a complete mess and I can't find anything.
Okay, everyone. Let's help look. Commanders Optimus Prime and Rodimus Prime, please stay here while we go search for the missing cleaner.
If you need a hand with anything, let us know.
I may not look it, but I'm a soldier. I'm stronger than I look, so no need to worry.
Right, we'll be back soon.
Okay. Well, it's just the two of us. Perfect timing. I promised to talk to you, didn't I, Rodimus?
Yes, you did, Commander. Tell me, what do I need to do to be a leader? Should I be strict and cool-headed? Should I have an iron will? Or maybe I need deep compassion and benevolence? Why doesn't he say anything? He seems disappointed with me.
Today, we fought in a desert, didn't we, Rodimus?
Huh? Oh, yes.
A desert in the day is scorching hot, yet at night it's freezing cold. If you really want to become the true leader of the Autobots, then remember the desert.
The desert? What is he talking about?
This may seem odd, what I'm about to say about leadership, but if it's too hot or too cold, a person's heart can become, in a way, like a desert. Try not to measure things by how strict or how kind you are. Instead, if you want to lead your troops, not to a desert, but to a green paradise, then you need to believe in the justice in your heart, and answers will come to you naturally.
I see. Until now, all I had been thinking about was how to escape from the pressure. The pressure of replacing Optimus Prime had got my circuits all mixed up. I was so caught up in trying to look the part that I lost sight of the true meaning of leadership. Commander, I understand.
I'm glad to have been of help.
I see. As long as I'm true to myself, then I'll be okay. Believe in that which has been in my heart since I was born. Justice. I'll be okay now, even when I return to the future.
Good. You were, after all, the one chosen by the Matrix.
Yes, sir.
Well, while the others are searching for the cleaner, let's choose our next destination.
Yes, Commander.
So, this is the mine.
It looks like it. Wheeljack, what can you tell us about this place?
It's called the Atalston Mine. It's a mine for extracting energy, but jewels and precious fossils have been found here as well. When something out of the ordinary is found, a new shaft is created and mining begins at that place. And since that sort of thing seems to happen here a lot, the mine has grown to an enormous size.
Sounds pretty sketchy to me, but I guess it does the job.
Yeah? Well, it seems this time they have found a large, mysterious crystal.
A crystal? Is it beautiful?
Well, being raw ore, I can't imagine it's pretty to look at.
Actually, it's a bit of a mystery. It appears that it was already polished and refined when it was found. Quite strange, really. They sent a team to investigate.
If the Decepticons catch wind of this, they'll be here for sure. If they attacked down in the mine, it would be a disaster. Warn the investigation team. And contact the mine managers and tell them to evacuate their people and let us take over the investigation.
Roger, Commander.
If the crystal is Zel Quartz, we can't let the Decepticons get their oily hands on it. Commander, we gotta hustle.
Of course. Let's choose party members.
So, a beautiful crystal. This'll be fun.
Fun? Is that what you think?
You bet.
Haha, you still have a lot to learn about a woman's heart.
Haha, maybe so.
Times like this, I see the difference between Springer and Rodimus.
But RC, this isn't some kind of pleasure cruise we're going on.
I won't forget that. No way.
Good. Right. Let's get started with preparations. The giant crystal is in the deepest part of the mine. According to our information, it hasn't been dug out and is still half buried. But what I'm really worried about are the Decepticons. They got here before us and are most likely waiting in ambush for us. We have to hurry to the crystal and ensure its safety. All right, Autobots, let's roll out!
It's fighting time.
Wait! Transform! By order of Lord Galvatron, you shall not pass. Fight me with courage, and you may die with honor. Let's do it!
Very well. It's time to show you the power of the Autobots.
It's showtime.
You're stronger than I thought. Have to retreat and rest a while. Farewell. Transform.
He got away.
There was strength in that one. We've lost some time. Quick! We have to go deeper! So, the Decepticons are waiting for us. But we Autobots do not flinch from our duty.
End of the road, Auto fools. Transform!
So, it's you, Scourge.
The clanking racket of your engines is going to burst my transducers. I'm going to shut them up, permanently.
It's a fight.
You got me. Just spare my life. Transform!
Well, that's all he can handle, I guess.
This big thing must be the crystal. Right. It looks like we beat the Decepticons here. Let's take it and get out of here.
Well. You have made it here. Cyclonus is indeed useless.
Who are you?
Six Shot, at your service. There is not just one soul in the body. Witness, Autobot, my magic.
This must be some kind of illusion.
You shall soon see that this is no illusion. On guard. Transform.
So, a trickster? Well, let's do it, Decepticon.
It's fight time.
I shall have my revenge. Retreat.
I was hit pretty hard myself, but we protected the crystal. Okay, let's get it back at once and analyze it.
Transform! I am a comrade of the Autobots. May I fight with you?
A true-born warrior with a strong will for justice. Ultra Magnus. With justice and courage, his hidden power protects the world of the future. He is a strong and most excellent transformer.
Ultra Magnus! It's good to hear your voice again. Your voice alone gives us all courage.
You're exaggerating, Commander Rodimus, but it's a privilege to fight again alongside one such as yourself. Let's go punish the enemy.
Transform! I got a little lost, but I found you.
Autobot Monsterbot Double Cross. This fierce soldier does his thinking not with just one, but with two heads.
Double Cross! Will you fight with us against the Decepticons once again?
Of course! Destroy Decepticons. That is what we have decided to do. We won't change our minds.
What are the results of the analysis, Wheeljack?
The crystal really is an amazing stone. It's been a lot of fun examining it. But it's just a new kind of giant crystal. But that's all it seems to be.
I see. Even though we fought so hard to get it.
It's too bad, but it sure was something to get a look at that great big crystal.
I suppose we have to return it?
Of course. It's very valuable. I will return it to the mine's laboratory as soon as possible.
I'll go with you, Commander.
Very well then.
Oh yeah! RC, I've got something for you.
Huh? Me? This is a jewel? Where?
When we were getting the crystal, this got mixed in with the dirt. I was thinking of getting rid of it, but I thought you might like it.
Rodimus?
I'm tired of this reputation I have about not being good with the ladies. After this, maybe she'll think differently of me.
Rodimus! How could you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Even if it was just an accident, this jewel can't be carried out of the mine like any old pebble. Taking it out of the mine without permission is the same as stealing. It must be returned with the crystal.
But, well, if you put it that way...
You were careless, Rodimus. RC's right. Your punishment shall be to take my place and go return the stones with RC.
Yes, sir. Sheesh. It's easier to fight Decepticons than get along with a woman.
The Autobots had investigated all the minerals that they thought might be the Zel Quartz, but none of them were what they were looking for.
Woo! We've been looking everywhere for that quartz, but it's just been a big waste of time, huh, Commander?
Don't say that, Jazz. It hasn't been a waste. Let there be no doubt about it. If we hadn't gone, the Decepticons would have destroyed all those facilities.
But we still haven't found the Zel Quartz, have we? What should we do now?
Indeed. That's a good question.
Commander, I know where the Zel Quartz is.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, the two of us had a good search through all the old archives. We found that when this planet was being pioneered, a strange, incredibly powerful mineral was found.
That rock took its name from the planet it was found on. Zel Rock!
Zel Rock? No doubt about it. That's the Zel Quartz.
So, where is it right now?
There's a facility where they convert the energy cultivated on this planet into a laser beam for transmission back to the home planet. It's called the Enormous Laser Transmission Array, or ELTA for short. The rock is being used in the central core.
Right. Let's get there right away. Everyone, prepare for departure.
Yes, sir! We've just received an emergency transmission from the Paradius United Government. The Decepticons have discovered the location of the Zel Quartz and have begun to attack Elta.
What? Looks like we are a step behind.
That's bad. You can bet those guys are going to try and stop us getting there.
If we don't hustle, those Decepticons will get the Zel Quartz.
We should send whoever we can right now and break into Elta.
Absolutely. That would be the best.
At last. It's time for the last fight on this planet.
This will be the battle for the future.
Yes, then this will be the deciding moment.
We can't let the Decepticons get the Zel Quartz. No matter what, we must win this battle.
Commander, please select team members for the mission. This is our final battle, so we gotta choose carefully.
Yes, indeed. Right. This looks like the Elta facilities right ahead. The Zel Quartz is being used in the core of the facility. We still have a long way to go. When we arrive, we must protect the quartz from the Decepticons with our very lives if need be. This is it, the final battle. Get ready, Autobots. Let's roll out!
At last, the final battle.
Stop right there, Autobots! Transform!
You!
I, the great Starscream, am your opponent, Autobot fools!
You're a little late, aren't you? Where have you been hiding?
Shut up! My Null Ray is not like the others! I am going to shut that smart mouth of yours forever, Auto Fool!
It's do or die time.
No, I must make a strategic withdrawal. I'll hear about this from Megatron, but discretion is the better part of valor. So long, Autobots!
Seems he's too busy.
Damn! Looks like this is it. Fall back.
Wait for me! Transform!
Wait!
Rodimus? Darn, this guy's trouble.
Autobots! I'm gonna crush you into scrap!
Fight time.
Oh, mouse, get away!
Phew, that was close.
Elta is still ahead of us. Let's hope the Zel Quartz is still safe. Let's go! Good. We've almost reached Elta. The Zel Quartz will be here. What the?
Alert! Alert! Intruder has reached Elta Central Core. Elta energy flow regulation circuits have been compromised. Explosion imminent. All personnel, please evacuate.
What is this? The central core is where the Zel Quartz is. Has Megatron beaten us to it?
Repeat. Explosion imminent. All personnel evacuate the installation immediately.
It's dangerous to linger here. But we still have to get the Zel Quartz. We haven't an astro second to lose. Let's move!
Well. Autobots, you managed to make it all the way here. But I won't let you get in
sorry, but we don't have any time to play around. Now, get out of my way.
It's showtime.
Hold it right there, Autobots!
Megatron!
This is the Zel Quartz. It's right here on this path.
So, you decided to join the party too, Galvatron?
We thought we'd just take the quartz and leave. But what kind of hosts would that make us, after you took all the trouble to come out? If you win, we'll give you the quartz. But we don't have much time. What do you think? Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Now, let's finish this.
Whatever you want.
We will show you the strength of the Autobots.
At last, the final battle.
You miserable Autobots! I can't believe you beat us! But this is the end for you as well.
Danger! Explosion imminent! Repeat, explosion!
No! Elta is in more danger than I thought. Leave this to Rodimus and myself. The rest of you get out of here now!
The Autobots had regained the Zel Quartz, but the laser transmission array was out of control.
It appears that even if we return the crystal to its proper place, we can't reverse the damage. This whole place is going to blow up and take us with it.
It's because all the planet's energy is concentrated here. When that energy is released, there will be a global catastrophe, and there'll be nothing we can do about it. There'll be an enormous number of casualties.
We can't let that happen. We have to do something.
It's too late. Too late! Normally, we could fly away to escape. But no one can escape this. Fools! You're going to die here with us!
Shut up!
Behold the fruits of your desperate labor! Your empty talk of justice won't help you now! Can justice stop this disaster? What's the matter? Nothing to say? We shall all perish together, Prime!
Even Optimus is at a loss. Could this really be it for us?
Rodimus.
Yes. What is it, Optimus?
It's all right. I've got an idea.
He just can't admit he's beaten.
Just now, you said justice was empty talk, didn't you, Galvatron?
Yes, I did.
Justice. Justice is a precious thing. It gives us courage and guides us to the truth. And now, I will show you that truth. The power of a crystal that holds in it the wisdom of all Autobots who have ever fought in the name of justice.
Crystal of Wisdom? Right, of course.
Not that.
Now, Rodimus.
Yes, Commander.
The Matrix! 2 of them! What's this? What's going to happen?
passed down through successive generations of Autobot leaders.
The power of justice! Now! Go!
What's that? That light! The energy flow! It's coming under control! I don't believe it. They stopped an energy flow of that magnitude?
Strength is not meant to be used for destruction, Megatron. Rather, it is to preserve in this universe the fragile light of life. Are you learning something?
I don't take lessons from fools. I'm finished with this damned planet. I'm leaving. I won't forget this, Prime. Next time we meet, I'll smash you into scrap. We were saved by that damn Matrix. Someday, I'll make you pay for this humiliation, Rodimus. But for now, farewell.
We did it, didn't we, Optimus? They're leaving!
Yes, and more importantly, with very little damage done.
Well, let's get back to the rest of the gang.
Yes, let's return and join our fellow defenders of justice.
The Decepticons have retreated back across the space bridge. The electromagnetic waves of Zel interfere with the bridge. Let's hope they get home safely, right?
Them Decepticons are just like cockroaches. Stomp on them as much as you like, but they just won't die.
You did it, Commander! We won!
Yes, we did. But it wasn't just me. It was thanks to you and Rodimus, and the combined strength of all the Autobots.
By the way, Optimus, what are you planning to do with the quartz?
As I said at the beginning, it must be destroyed so it can never be used again. I've explained the situation to the Paradius United Government and have their complete agreement and cooperation. In exchange, Wheeljack will help re-engineer the core apparatus of Elta.
But if you install it in your body, won't you become super powerful? Then we can take care of those deceptive creeps, no pearl. It seems like a real waste just to destroy it.
Something this powerful can cause only harm, to its possessor as well as to others. This rock is too dangerous, even for us.
Commander, the safest way to destroy the quartz is as I described earlier. Shall we send someone to do it?
Yes. How should we do this?
At that moment,
Now!
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm all right, but he got the quartz.
Starscream! You're still here!
That's right! I was waiting for you fools to slip up! Is it true? By installing this quartz inside me, will I become ultra-powerful? Wonderful! From this day on, I shall be leader of the Decepticons! Thank you for this!
Wait!
Next time we meet, I will be Lord of the Universe! Farewell, Autobots!
Shoot! Quick! After him!
Wheeljack, is he headed for outer space?
Yes, my sensors show that he has left the atmosphere and is already in interplanetary space. I'll bet he's going to try and install the quartz somewhere where he won't be interrupted.
Commander! You have to hurry up and get that quartz back.
Commander?
What's so funny, Commander?
I'm sorry. Wheeljack, please explain.
The rock was formed here and is unique to this planet. It needs this planet's electromagnetic waves and atmospheric makeup. Away from this planet, its structure breaks down.
Which means, if it is taken into outer space...
Yes, it becomes just a plain, ordinary rock. If it was installed while within this planet's atmosphere, there wouldn't have been a problem.
Poor young fool.
I guess he misunderstood when I said I wanted help destroying the mineral.
Sure did!
Starscream, he really is a fine piece of work.
Oh, by the way, repairs to the shuttle are finished. We can take off anytime.
Looks like our work is done here, huh, Commander?
Yes, the fighting on this planet is over.
But the war between the Autobots and the Decepticons continues.
Yes, but we'll keep winning. As long as we proudly hold the flame of justice in our hearts. All right, let's roll out.
I'm sorry, Commander, but looks like we won't be able to leave together.
What?
Look.
Huh? What's happening?
What in the world?
The power of the Zel Quartz is gone. And with it, history has been changed. They're going back to the future.
So, this is goodbye, Commander.
Maybe we'll meet again in the future.
Right, of course. Listen, something terrible will happen in the future. We have to tell you before we go back.
No, we don't need to know about the future.
But, because of me, you...
That's enough, Rodimus.
Sir.
Take care. Become a great leader.
Commander Prime, it was only for a short time, but it was an honor to fight alongside you. To me, you will always be the greatest leader the Autobots have ever known.
No, I'm no extraordinary leader. I have had Autobots who hold the dream of justice in their hearts fighting bravely for me. That is all. I'm nothing more than a simple Autobot soldier who loves justice. That is all you need to be too. Long before there ever was a Rodimus Prime, there was Hot Rod, Autobot Cavalier.
Yes, sir.
Farewell, Rodimus.
Goodbye, Optimus.
Until all is one.
Yes, until all is one.
They left?
Guess we should get going too.
Yes, let's go. Somewhere, a new battle awaits us.
Starscream had left the atmosphere with the Zel Quartz set inside his body. Devoid now of all power, he could do nothing but float helplessly in the vast cold vacuum of outer space.